so good here with this Kalista, but we have seen crazier things. Beryl likes to win lane with Hui, and they're just going to keep this open-ended.
Yeah.
And Bdd laughing as he gets the Azir. Finally, we're going to see the Emperor of Shurimer picked up by Bdd. And oh, the classic? No way. Bdd versus Showmaker, Azir versus Syndra is about as old school as it gets. And I like this into the composition here. So good into Nico. Just bump her away with a headbutt every time she tries to engage, or maybe she ends up just getting a solo engage onto the Alistar. So
Silas! Oh, look at that. Saved for R5. Imagine using that for counter pick.
There you go.
They finally figure it out.
They figured it out, Valdez.
And it's so good. It does have a good matchup, so makes sense. Lots of mobility, ways to get over the wall, ways to punish early on. Azir, you know, generally known for a safe landing phase, and he still will have it. Good trade back.
Okay, Yosha coming over. Bdd.
Oh, he's gonna flash, but he flashes and immediately gets chained up. And the shocked Teemo says it all. First blood given over to Lucid. Ability to 2v1 you, and Bdd unfortunately just very far up in the lane.
Yeah, and didn't have his dash, so flashes, still gets stunned up by Showmaker. Ghost and Bible loving it. It's Showmaker Silas, who doesn't love it? We did get confirmation after.
This is fine.
That's okay. As Pioshik, we'll see what he can get done baiting this.
All right, this is a good way to get on top of this, but Showmaker, he still has his flash. He didn't use it in the last play, but
by the Nico if he tries to engage and give the Kalista advantage, so not much that Beryl can do here as Pioshik is found.
Very awkward spot for him. I mean, there's just no escape. He doesn't even flash. He's like, no, I'm caught.
Mars poke also is going to be an issue later on with the range that they have in this comp. Plus, they have great engage with Nico. Imagine a Nico ult into an Emperor's Divide from Showmaker. We've seen it before with Well, and he just steals that one away, and it becomes so easy. It could be done with Mar.
Perfect. Can you sniff this one out? The answer is, for now, he's just going to flash and hop away, and maybe it's enough. But here goes Showmaker from the mid lane, and this is a mini Gnar without hop, without flash. And he gets slowed up, and he is just absolutely dead. Another pickoff from DK in this early game.
He gets out of that one to go back to this play onto Pioshik, and Emperor's Divide, useful in the matchup into the Azir, but also useful to catch really greedy jungle pathing here for Pioshik. Not even entirely sure what his game plan was here. Try to set up some additional vision perhaps, but very bizarre call there, and will be punished very easily by the Emperor's Divide. And now perfect flashes early, and Showmaker is on the roam. No deny from Bdd, no Emperor's Divide, nothing to stop this Silas from coming over. And Showmaker didn't even have hijack there. It was still on cooldown. He doesn't need it.
See the fans very happy. And at the end of the day, you know, Jonas Strong might be wrong. Right,
is once again perfect. No flash.
All out is available. He doesn't have Mega Gnar. This is free. I mean, there's just no way to get out of this, really.
Orange buff.
Yep, orange buff making his return. Okay, well, this is one way. Delay and get some TPs. Now we got a TP in from Showmaker as well. And BDD's like, oh God, why did I even come up here? It's, you know, at least he'll get the TP out of Showmaker, I guess.
The earlier parts of the series, but now with some aggressive overextensions here, he just sets up the ward hop, knows there's no flash, the slow comes through, and once the TP comes in, that's when the call from Showmaker comes over as well. Doesn't even need to use the hijack. He just says focus Gnar, and of course that's the call. And they're not concerned about the teleport at all. Showmaker probably, obviously in the comms, we don't have his comms, he's probably just saying, I'll come to cover. Just pull into the pocket picks of Showmaker more often as Bdd in trouble.
Oh, here we go again. Kicked immediately into the Pop Blossom. He goes down. 6 holes in a row.
Yeah.
And now it's an infernal. I have flash. I'm going for this. And just... I'm crazy, he said.
와... 여기 있냐?
He was here?
Like, he was so confused about
BDD TPing into mid just to group up with a team.
They could get Herald if they can take this turret out quickly. I mean, the timing is awkward, but if they can get the Sundis turret set up, maybe there's a way.
Can they make it happen is really the question. Lucid spotted on the flank. As now the Chain of Corruption does come down. Immediately, Bait's Call going to be used pretty early on here.
Lucid on the flank.
Pyosik getting low. They're going to use the Fate's Call. They get Lucian into the backline, but Pyosik is already dead as the knockup comes in at a death. Perfect has to flash away. And that should be an easy smite going the way of DK on this one. As, okay, they'll eventually do it. There you go. And now looking for a bit more. They get the chains in onto Deft as now he's hopping away for dear life. But there is a Lee Sin who is in the thick of things, gets the slow down. And Bdd desperate to get away from this one. But he will also be taking out DK. Take a big fight win. And it leads to 2 extra deaths. And they left Pyosik out to dry as well. He was alone on the Drake and the team did not follow up. Crescent Guard now going to come over here on the Pyosik. They're going to let him go. Because they don't.
They were supposed to go to finals. His barrel is going to get caught. Should be fine. They're supposed to go to finals last season, right? They didn't make it. They were the All-Pro squad and they've been with the squad. So they made it to a finals as the real Kellen is still lurking.
Yeah, they're just kind of having their fun with Pyosik right now. Got to be careful.
And Bdd, there's no Emperor's Divide angle. Look at the split from Dplus. Who do you hit? Who do you engage on?
They're trying to wrap around for him almost too many angles. And look at the poke that's coming out from Showmaker himself. Not to mention the lethality virus, and already this is going to leash. That is not a great scenario. We do have Meganar timing here. Let's see if KT can get a pick, because that's what you have to do.
I mean, you have to push on the Showmaker, but because he has the Alistar ultimate, I don't think you kill him. Now trying to find Kellen, but that's a fake. And they've just lost full control of Snar ultimate, getting very little.
Okay, well, that's perfect alone. I mean, Kellen is going to get pretty low, and in fact, has to flash away from this one. Kind of an awkward spot for him to get caught on.
Bdd on this flank too, wants to make a heroic stand on this dragon. Pyosik has not been winning these smite wars.
Both these teams are playing this so slow, so carefully. King, and now he's taking a decent amount, but a huge piercing arrow comes through and it goes to Lucid on the Lee Sin. He's going to pick it up, and Showmaker just going to enter the fight. Now he's going to miss the chains, but he is unkillable, flashes on a depth, and will take him out. Bdd is all alone. In goes Pyosik. He dies as well, and DK are so close to taking this game in this series.
For all that extra damage.
Oh, no.
Perfect.
Oh, no. Oh, trying to predict the hop. It's not going to happen. And Perfect is going to stay calm. This one, it's more painful. Yeah.
Safeguard dodge, bye-bye.
It's safe to say. Yeah, this one is definitely more painful.
That's what I'm saying is KT, they're under so much pressure.
Yeah, they're just going in for this one. Look at the damage out of this. Silas is insane, and he's unkillable because he has unbreakable will.
Yeah, he needs to do that. If it's a flip, Lucid's winning the flips.
Well, this is not what I meant. Pyosik is going to get caught out, and he flashes, and he doesn't have Crescent Guard. He is dead. Zoom in as well. Just the insane amount of damage that they are doing to this frontline, aiming, running through the soldiers. It's just going to get Fate's Called. And what are you going to do? You can't catch anyone. Dplus Kia on the doorstep to winning in this first match of the playoffs. And they're taking their time with it. They do not want to overstep.
Stacking these waves here. They have the Elder as a backup win condition. Pyosik, no flash. Look at how low he's got.
Okay, Bdd just tries to send it. He gives it his all, but it is not quite enough. Showmaker is underneath the turrets, and he does not care because he still has that Alistar ultimate. This game is over as Dplus Kia will be moving on to the next stage of the double elimination bracket here at the Uri Bank playoffs. As down will go the next is this best of 5 goes to Dplus Kia. This was not enough, and DK was so resilient today.
They're watching out for the Azir ultimate. Watch this reaction as well when Bdd goes in.
이거 올때 UA부터 나 알리공 끄고 박을게. 야 이거 3저격 조심. 천천히. 나공 10초. 예, 그 정도. 아지르만 봐. 아지르만. 아지르 풀 거야. 나공 6초. 아지르.
Just call it the Azir aiming flashes away so casually.
나 나를 잘 잡아야 돼. 나를 볼게. 야 살려볼게. 야 타워.
And then now just calling to finish the towers. Kingen has other ideas.
It's like, I swear I was in this game. He had a great game as well.
나 이거도 절대 안 줘.
아, 3렙 지렸다. 나이스.
Look at Showmaker, man.
나이스.